Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about the importance of starter shims. So this is the starter for that 6.2 diesel, and I was excited to hear it fire, so I threw it up on there. And before I realized what was going wrong, she broke apart on me. Lucy. Anyway, she broke apart. This is a starter off from a pickup. I may try to swap the noses around, but if you notice, there's a lot less beef on this one than there is on this one. So I don't know if I did that, if it would fare very well. I went ahead and I ordered a new starter off of Amazon, a new gear reduction starter. So that is on its way, but I may tinker with that at some point. So I got the 6.2 on the engine stand. There she is. I got the manifolds, just as you can see. I need a gasket. I did have the starter on it. I did get it to crank. It made a little bit of smoke and it popped, but the starter gave up. So until I get a starter, that's about as far as I can go with that. I've been pulling off all the military stuff I don't need, and I got this stuff just kind of sitting on there. This is pickup truck stuff. Same with the manifolds. Yeah, I'm excited to hear this thing run. Obviously, I want it to run before we go through the trouble of putting it in the car. So there's that. The Ford engine is sitting on a furniture dolly wrapped in plastic over there. What else? I balance my own tires now. That's exciting. Among other updates, I've made the decision. You ever been kind of stalled out on a project and you don't know where or how to get interested in it again? Well, I've kind of been stalled out on Betty the wagon. So I think I'm just gonna forget about putting exhaust on it for the moment, and I am gonna hustle and hear this thing run. And I gotta put oil in it. I gotta prime it. I gotta put a carburetor on it. Put a battery in it. Plumb a few things. Plumb the fuel system. And I gotta put all the accessories back on. Gotta get a fan. I should have a fan laying around. But yeah, I have made that decision. I think I'm gonna move forward doing that. Just break the cam in, hear it run, make sure everything's happy, and that should light a fire under my behind, and we'll hustle, start ordering some more parts, because yeah, you know what, if you've ever had a project car, you know what I'm talking about. Just you start really thinking about what's involved and what's entailed and getting it together, and it's really easy to find more important things to do. So in fact, new tags and everything. Anyway, that's an update on Betty the wagon. Speaking of fires under my butt, I ripped all the suspension out of my Nova. I got rid of all the tubular control arms, and I'm going to put the factory stuff back under it. The tubular stuff, I didn't really like it, and we're going to change the whole direction of this car. I want like late 70s, early 80s street strip machine. So those tubular control arms and that 1 1/8 sway bar just fit that whole thing. So there's that. And plus, I wanted to get that done before I pull the engine. That way I have weight on the front of it. If you've ever messed with coil springs in the front of a car without an engine in the front of the car, that's rough, because with no weight in the front, they're much harder to deal with. So anyway, what else? Been getting rid of stuff and cleaning stuff and making room. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am getting rid of stuff. I've got a little trailer in the driveway full of scrap metal, and pretty much just been cleaning and sorting, and I've got stuff for sale everywhere. In fact, those are the stainless headers that come off the 6.2. They won't work for what I want, so those are for sale. Yeah, just in a couple of days I will have my second son. He'll be born Tuesday. I know you're all thinking, how do you know it'll be Tuesday? Well, without going into too much detail, it's going to be Tuesday. So I may be not around for a while, focusing on the new baby, and the old baby. So anyway, I just wanted to give you all an update as to what's going on, and things are happening, just maybe not at a pace that I hope to have happening, and but I've got multiple things going on, and I'll keep you guys in the loop as they happen. So thank you all so very much for watching, and stay tuned for more. See ya.